My name is Max James, and as always, I am one half of the Two-Ton Nerds, and today is day 14 of the 31 Days of Fright horror movie project presented by the Two-Ton Nerds. And it's also the final day in this week's theme, 7 Psychopaths, and the psychopath I will be profiling for today is John Doe from the movie 7, directed by David Fincher. I really love this movie. It's also not quite a horror movie, but the events in this movie are horrific. That's kind of like my little loophole for this movie, and there's a few other movies on the list as well that kind of fit in that little loophole as well. But anyways, I'm going to get right into watching my movie, and as always, I have my bottle of water, and I'll be right back in a few seconds to do my movie breakdown. I just got done watching 7. And I have 6 categories to get through, and first up is the plot. The plot of the movie, essentially, these 2 detectives try to solve a series of murders that resemble the 7 deadly sins. And I can't believe this has never been done before, but this is done to an execution of a whole new level. It's very well done. 2 is the locations. The locations of the movie coincide with each 7 deadly sin, like gluttony. That department is just downright disgusting. Envy, her apartment is very pristine and kept together, and so kind of then with greed, his kind of resembles greed. You know, there's money bars, and he works in a lawyer's office, and just works for each 7 deadly sin. And 3 is the location. 3 is the stars. Sorry, stars in the movie are Brad Pitt, Morgan Freeman, Gwyneth Paltrow, and Kevin Spacey as John Doe. They are all very good in this movie, especially Kevin Spacey. I really loved him in this movie. I'm a big fan of Kevin Spacey, especially American Beauty, and so nice movie to put him in. And then you got 4 is special effects and makeup. Oh my God. There's really no CGI in this movie that I'm aware of, but the makeup effects for the dead bodies, and then and just the makeup effect. I can't really kind of go on enough about it, but it's just kind of, especially Sloth. The Sloth makeup was great because he's kind of like a wilted old man, and because his skin is just practically just emptied. There's no life in him, but he's still alive though. But then you got the deaths. The deaths in the movie, they all happen off camera, or they've already happened. Gluttony was just disgusting, and greed, sloth, and lust, and all them, they all just appropriately for the 7 deadly sins, which is great because, but they're the creative. They're not like your obvious thinking ones. So, then number 6 is the ending. The ending of the movie I can kind of go in a little detail about, just enough to where I won't reveal it. John Doe, he kind of gives himself up. That's not really a big spoiler, but it kind of is. Then he's like, "I will take you to the final bodies," or the final body, and then he's like, "All right." So they all go out into the middle of a big field, heavily guarded by helicopters and SWAT cars and all that good stuff. Excuse me. Then it's just kind of, I have to leave you there because I don't want to tell you any more about the ending because it's really good, and it's a nice little twist at the end. And I didn't see this coming when I first watched it, which I'm glad to say that, because I'm kind of, sometimes I'm ahead of the movie, and I hate when I do that. So overall, I have no rating scale, but I can recommend this. I can recommend this movie to more people than I think I can. So, because of how well it's crafted, it's not disgusting because it's like, for the sake of being disgusting. It's being disgusting to move the story forward, like gluttony or blood, or kind of like bloody to move the story forward, kind of stuff like that. It's all purposely done. It's not just because for the sake of blood or for the sake of gore. It's kind of, well, it's perfectly done. So I highly recommend this one. So, that's all I can say for this movie, and because I really don't want to spoil the ending, because that's a nice little twist, and I can't stress enough how good the actors, the movie plot, the locations, they're all really well done. Please go see this movie. So, my name is Max James. I am one half the Two Ton Nerds, and I'm gonna go geek out.